Okay guys, so this is your power snatch. Now I'm going to be demonstrating it first with the broomstick and then I'll demo from side position using my barbell. So the first things first, we need to find our hand grip on our broomstick or our barbell. Now when you do find this, and as you complete this through future workouts, you always want to have the same principle. So you always want to be thinking hands stay in the same grip. That'll make more sense when I start to use the barbell and I'll reference it again. So easiest way to find our grip is we want to be holding the barbell or broomstick for now, nice and wide. We want to be able to find our hands in a position that if I was to crease at my hips, the barbell or broomstick would stay in the same place. And you can see that where my grip is now, my elbows are now locked out. Also, or if I was to bring my knees up, the broomstick or barbell wouldn't move. So to reference, if my hands were too short or close together, if I was to bring my knees up or bend over, it wouldn't fall into the crease of my hips. And if I am holding too wide, same again, no falling into the crease of the hips, and it won't even hit my knees when I raise them up. So let's find that grip again. Crease of the hips, bringing the knees up, we've found our grip. We have our elbows nice and locked out. So from front position, our feet start underneath our hips. We'll pull our shoulders back and down, and obviously once using the barbell, our barbell is going to start from mid-shin position, same as where it would be sitting if we had our Olympic plates on. From here, we're going to pull those shoulders back and down, and we're pushing the inside of our elbows towards the ground. Eyes are ahead, and we want to make sure that our chest and hips rise together as we come up into our triple extension. Our broomstick or barbell stays close to us, so our elbows raise high and on the outside, and I powerfully punch myself underneath the barbell, and then I stand up tall. From side position, that'll make a little more sense. Feet underneath the hips, we already have our grip for our broomstick or barbell. Mid-shin position, shoulders back and down, eyes ahead. Chest and hips are rising together, up tall, elbows high on the outside, hips back as I catch, and I'm pressing into my broomstick. From there, I stand up tall. So when I say punch under your broomstick or barbell, I mean that we want to land with tension in our shoulders, not a bend in our elbows. When our elbows bend, the power ends. So using your barbell, we're going to go at full speed now. Now, when I said I'd reference my hand position, for me, it is pinky fingers on the outside ring of my barbell, and that is where I reference every single time I do a snatch or a power snatch. It's going to be different for you, but you need to find your principle of that and keep that position each time you come back to this lift. Just to get my grip on the broomstick or barbell now, feet underneath my hips. I'm now at mid-shin position, shoulders are back and down, drive up, catch underneath, stand tall, feet back underneath the hips, and I'm going to dip to bring it back down again. So one more, shoulders back and down, feet back underneath my hips, back down to the ground. Last thing guys, before we end this video, this is one of the more complex movements that you will ever see in this program. Always begin light, feel comfortable with the movement, find yourself in the technique before you worry about loading the weights on. The weight will not come to you if you aren't getting the technique. It is the most important thing.